What's up, survivors? Explorer Idra here, and today I am bringing you another guide video for the Ark Hope map. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 great locations on where you can get yourself a bunch of metal on this map. The first 3 spots will be a little bit more on the easier side for you guys to get to, with the last 2 being a little bit more on the difficult side, just in terms of the types of creatures that will be housed in the area of where the metal resides. However, all 5 spots will be great for getting a ton of metal on this map for your playthrough. So without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? Alright, so the first spot is going to be actually just right outside our doors of our base here, you guys. This is actually one of the 2 spots that I did a video for recently on starter base areas for the Ark Hope map. So if you haven't, then be sure to check out that video on our channel. Now, that being said, if we come over to here, you guys, I'm going to show you. On the map here, we are currently sitting at 61.6 by 21.5 on the GPS. You can see my map to the left there, the indicator icon, and we are on the far left-hand middle side island. This area here, you guys, is not too bad to get to. You will have some of your beach creatures, you have potential raptors. There is some Deinonychus that can spawn here, so you will just want to be mindful of that. However, with that, there's going to be a bunch of metal that starts over here in this corner and goes all the way along this ridge line here, you guys. You can see a bunch of metal there, bunch of metal there. There's also crystal right in here, so great spot if you're starting here. Awesome spot for getting crystal. But if you're not, then this inlet is very easy to row up into on a raft or a canoe. But yeah, there's going to be crystal here. And if you wrap around this spot here, there's going to be more metal coming along this ridge line here, along here. And there's actually going to be a couple sulfur nodes in this area as well too, you guys, if you want to collect that up. And then just keep following this path down, and there's going to be a bit more metal here. And there should be, yeah, down here, you guys, a couple more metal nodes. Not a ton, but that's pretty much where it's going to end for you guys for metal in this spot. Yeah, one more node right there. All right, off to spot number 2. All right, you guys, and spot number 2, I have shown this location off a couple times, but it's because I really like it. I think it's a great spot. It is my number 2 starter base area location, and it's at 44.5 by 42.9 on the GPS. You can see my map indicator to the left there. We are on the middle island. This spot here has metal in a few locations. So over here is going to be a couple nodes. Coming over this side, you're going to find some more nodes over here. You're going to find some more nodes in there, and follow along here. You'll find more metal nodes over to there. And over here, where it is a little bit more dangerous, but over in this location here too, you guys, will be some more metal nodes as well too for you. Now, I say it's going to be a little bit more dangerous because there is a potential for alpha raptors and a whole bunch of other creatures once you hit this side of the island. But this side is relatively on the safer side. There will be some Dilos and some raptors and maybe some Therazinos, but overall it's not too bad. But another beautiful thing about this location, guys, is this inlet right here. This inlet or cove happens to house a whole bunch of resources that are great in here. Metal nodes, you've got silica pearls, you've got oil nodes, you've got crystal nodes, whole bunch of different resources for you guys to be able to farm up. And in this pool is also relatively safe. The only thing I came across was a couple of piranha at one point, but otherwise it was very safe for you to be able to farm. And on to spot number 3. All right, survivors, so spot number 3. This one might be one of the best spots to come to, but I will tell you now, this is going to be a little bit of a longer spot, you guys, so just bear with me. We are currently sitting at 53.6 by 73.8 on the GPS. I'm starting us off, you can see my map to the left there. I'm starting us off on this spot here, you guys. This is a bit of a forest/jungle island, so you will run into things such as Carnos, Therazinos, Titanoboas, raptors, Deinonychus in here as well too. There are some Deinonychus nests up a little bit higher if you're into trying to find those on this map. But this spot here is right along the beach, nice and easy to get to. You do have to be careful, as there are some deep spots in here where you might run into some lead sits, so be mindful if you're coming by raft. However, it's easy to roll up to here, and I'm going to start us off right here, you guys. So there's metal right up in here. Follow along this ridge line, and if you keep coming along here, you will see that there is a ton of metal all along here to be had. Keep going. There's more metal, wrap up around here. You get the idea. More metal. And along the back side here, there's also silk here, you guys. There's lots of silk for you. And come to here. All right, so this is just a loop that I did of this first part of this island. Now, if we come back over to here, if you're following along with me, we're now at 61.1 by 73.9. Pull out the map. We are now south of the point of which we just started. So if we come back to here, there's going to be metal in this area. And there'll be some metal over here. There will be metal in here, all along into here. Keep following, go along here. And now at this waterfall, you guys, you can see I'm on the very kind of southern central point of this island. Keep following along here, you guys, past this waterfall. This is all accessible by land. You just have to clear out the creatures that are in here, but all, and in some of these spots tucked in behind these rocks too, you'll want to clear out, you will find metal nodes. There's more metal here. There's even obsidian here. And if you keep following along, tons of stone, tons of metal, more metal nodes, you guys. Keep following along all the way over to here, and then it's going to wrap around this kind of peninsula. There's more metal all right up to here. Now I'll leave it at this here, you guys. If you go up into this valley, you will find that there is more metal nodes up there. There is, however, the ability to run into some alphas up there, so do be mindful of that. If I come straight up along these ridges here, you guys, you will find obsidian as well too. So if you get yourself up into here, you might need to have a bit of a climber for a couple of the areas, but there will be obsidian. Now, before I finish off this spot, you can see where we are on the map there. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you one more location right here. Around this giant rock pillar is a bunch more metal, you guys. This is a fantastic spot to come get a lot of metal for your playthrough. I'll show you on the map one more time where we are. We started up that way, directly northwest of where we are right now, and finished off down here in this bottom corner. All right, on to spot number 4. All right, survivors, so for the second last spot here, I'm going to start us off on the beach where you can come in. We are currently sitting at 88.2 by 73.4 on the GPS, and you can see my map to the left there. We are on the bottom left-hand side of the desert island. So this is a bit of a cove, which is fairly safe to come into. Keeping in mind that this is going to be desert location, so there will be desert creatures in here. But if you come in here, it's just a straight shot right up into this kind of a bowl here with a whole ton of metal. So if you look here, starting here, you're going to come around this way. There's going to be metal there. Coming up into here, there's going to be a whole ton of metal nodes in here, you guys. Look at all this. Bunch of metal here, all up into this area here. Down here is going to be some more metal. There's going to be some salt deposits. So if you want to get raw salt, there you go. Once you were done here, if you wanted to, you could come around this way, and there's going to be more metal here. I'll show you on the map. So we are right around this location here, you guys. If you come around, there's the beach where we started. There's the dust bowl with all the metal. If you come this way here and around and up is going to be a bit of a incline. And if you follow the incline, at the very top is going to be several rich metal nodes, you guys. This is fantastic for being able to come get a whole ton of metal here. And with that, on to spot number 5. All right, you guys, and for my last spot here, it's going to be another desert spot. So we are currently sitting at 79.4 by 20.3 on the GPS. You can see my map indicator to the left. We're on the left-hand side, the north part of the desert island. I like this spot because it's fairly easy to get into and get out. So if you're to start on the beach right here, you guys, there's going to be 2 ways to go. You're going to backtrack a little bit, but you can come in here by inland, come up this ramp right here. There's going to be a whole bunch of rich metal nodes here, you guys. So easy access to a bunch of rich metal and around there. Plus there's going to be some salt up there if you want. And then if you come back down to where we just were came in at the island, then you come and make your way right. A bunch more rich metal nodes all along this wall right here. However, this side will be a little bit more dangerous with the desert creatures. You can see Volanos and the centipedes as well as scorpions. So do keep that in mind, but there's a bunch of rich metal nodes here, you guys. Like I said, fairly easy to get in and get out. And with that, survivors, that's going to be my top 5 locations on where to get yourself a bunch of metal on the Ark Hope map. If you have a spot in mind that I didn't cover off in here that you use, that you really enjoy for collecting metal, then please consider dropping a comment down below with coordinates if you have them, and we'll share that with the community. Otherwise, if you guys are looking to get your hands on a bunch of oil on the Ark Hope map, then be sure to check out the video that you see on your screen now. If you could drop a like down below on your way out, that would be absolutely amazing. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, have yourself an awesome day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.